Hello everyone, my name is Simon, and today we're gonna take a look at STParting versus MStephano, but especially we're gonna take a look at MStephano. We are not even gonna look at parting, we are just gonna assume we are Stephano. So what we are going to do is actually check out this entire build order on how to max out with roaches. I've already seen those replay. And since Stephano is known as being one of the best Zerg vs Protoss players in the world, we are going to study his replay and check out what he does and what makes him so special. Stephano is actually known for getting a really quick 3 bases up, then getting a really quick saturation and actually maxing out with roaches and zerglings around the 12-minute mark in this game. However, it's really situational, so it's really hard, but Stephano actually does a pretty standard build order every single game. So we are going to take a look at how exactly he does it. I'm going to put notes in the description of this video as well of the entire build order that Stephano is going to do, and we're actually going to do a few parts of this. So the first part will be checking out this replay of Stephano, and I'm not completely sure how many parts I want to make, but I actually also want to make a part of me playing this build order and actually checking it out myself and actually talking while playing. So this is going to be, let's talk a little bit about the build order actually. It's going to start with a 9 Overlord and 9 supply obviously, then follow it up with a 14 spawning pool, then going to get a 15 Overlord, it should start any moment right now, 15 Overlord, and then followed up with a 15 hatchery. This is going to be the start of the build order. It's really standard, completely standard in Zerg vs Protoss. There's nothing strange about that at all. So we want to see how Stephano exactly is going to go about the rest of the game. There we go, the 15 Overlord, and there we go, the 15 drone is going to go down to this natural, and he wants to get this natural base up as soon as he can. So he will be getting this hatchery right at 15 supply. The Overlord's already popped, so he has enough stuff to get the queen up right away. So when this spawning pool finishes, he will get a queen as well as 1 set of zerglings and then go straight back into droning. Very important, only 1 set of zerglings, that's all. So we want to actually speed up right about here a little bit. We want to see this set of zerglings is going to start right now, and what he's going to do, as soon as this set of zerglings starts, he will send a drone after those zerglings. So here this drone is going to be, and what he's going to do with those zerglings, actually send them through the 3rd base, because he lost track of the scouting probe of the Protoss. So he's going to check out this 3rd base right here. He's going to see if the probe is right here, and he actually doesn't see it. So this drone is safe to get a hatchery up. So the 3rd base hatchery is already going to go up right about here. So at 4 minutes and 20 supply, he's going to get this hatchery up right about now, any moment now, come on, there we go, 3 base up already. So right now we have to go back a little bit into the replay, because there's a lot going on at the same time. You want to see exactly what happened. So as you could see, when this spawning pool finished at 14 supply, or rather it started at 14 supply, but it finished a little bit later. He started a queen right away, and what you want to do as soon as this queen finishes, you want to inject once and instantly start a 2nd queen. So the 2nd queen is already in the production tab. He's already starting the 2nd queen, and he's going to walk this 1st queen to the natural. So that's also a really important thing to note. At 23 supply, or at 24-ish supply, Stephano will be getting another Overlord. So right now at 23 supply, he's going to start an Overlord. Right about now, there the Overlord is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what you want to do now is actually keep droning up. You want to make as many drones as you can. You don't want to get more than 16 drones in your main base, because you're only gonna need 2 drones per mineral patch. So right now we just see more and more drones by Stephano. You want to start a 3rd queen around 34-ish, 32-ish supply, pretty much whenever you can, whenever you don't have any larvae to spend on making drones. So that's going to be also a really important part. So right now we actually saw this queen injecting once in the main, then it walked over to the natural, and right now the 3rd 25 energy is going to be used to lay down a creep tumor, because he's going to start a 3rd queen right here. So right now we see the 3rd queen starting already. We also see this this 2nd queen, or this 1st queen rather, it's going to lay down a creep tumor and it's going to walk through the 3rd hatchery. So right now the game is going to be really specific on each individual game. However, there's a couple of things that are really important to do this kind of build. So right now we are going to see Stephano just poking around at the main of parting. He also has this Overlord right here. This is going to be critical of this build order, because this Overlord is going to decide what kind of build Stephano will be doing. He's going to scout those gases, and those gases are going to be the indication of how much drones Stephano can make. However, we're not going to focus too much on that in this replay. We might make a separate part on that, because there's a lot of different situations that Stephano actually reacts to. So right now we just want to get more and more drones up. We just want to get as many drones up. We want to get 3 queens up. We want to get 16 drones in each and every base. So right now we see around the 6-minute mark. I actually know that out of other replays. Stephano is a little bit late in this game, actually a little tiny bit mistake. It's around the 6 minutes and 11 seconds right now, but he actually want to get those gases up around 6-minute mark. So right now Stephano is just gonna continue droning. He is seeing this third gas going up right now, so he knows he's actually safe for just droning more and more and more. So he still has 1 zergling out actually. So that's going to be a huge advantage. So right now we see 9 more drones on the production tab. We actually have re-rallied the drones to the main hatchery, to the main, to saturate those extractors. So right now the extractors finish. And in a normal game, Stephano would actually spend his first 100 gas on getting a Lair up. However, since those extractors were a little bit late this game, he's going to start his Roach Warren and his Evo chamber a little bit earlier than necessary, or than usual rather. So right now, about this time, when he is about max saturation in his main and natural, and when he's just started saturating his third base, he's going to start his Roach Warren around the 7-minute mark, as well as an Evo chamber around the 7-minute mark. So that's going to be crucial to this build order. You won't want to start him too late, but you don't want to start him too early either. So right now Stephano is just gonna get more and more drones. Right now he's actually being punished by a stalker right now, but he's not gonna get anything up. He's got a few extra zerglings just to deal with this single stalker right here, but he's not going to respond to it that much, because he's, as you can see, he's making 12 more drones. So the first 100 gas that Stephano will be getting is going to dedicate to getting a Lair. Come on Lair, come on Mr. Lair. He's wanting to get a Lair right away. Come on, come on. So in a normal game, the Lair would start, Stephano would get a Roach Warren up as well as an Evolution Chamber. So in this game, those gases, the initial gases were a little bit late, so he got those a little bit earlier. However, this Lair starts, and right about getting the Lair started, he's going to get a third extractor as well. It's going to be crucial, because in the end Stephano wants to get 3 base saturation with 4 gases. So right now the 4th gas is going to start as well. And at this point, Stephano is max saturated. He sees 4 gases, and what Stephano is going to do, he's max saturated at all bases. He's going to get his Lair started with his first 100 gas. His second 100 gas is going to go to his spawning pool, and as soon as he has the money for it, he's going to get a macro hatchery in his main base. Right there we see the macro hatchery, and we also see a huge clump of Overlord started. This isn't a mistake. This isn't because he's made a supply rock. No, he wants to get a lot of roaches up, and since he doesn't need any of the minerals anymore to get more drones, he's going to go up and get a lot of Overlords right now. So right now he's just going to keep scouting. He's just going to keep making Overlords and a little bit more drones to get this max saturation going. So right now Stephano is on 4 gas. Which is going to give him a huge indication. So what Stephano is going to be doing, he's going to make roaches until he runs out of gas, and when he runs out of gas he's going to supplement the roaches with zerglings. So he's just going to use those 4 gases, not gonna get any extra gases, just 4 gases to make as many roaches as he can, and make as many Overlords as he can while he's waiting for the Roach Warren to finish. And so that's going to be the indication that he can start making zerglings. So right now so let's go over it once again. The first 100 gas is spent on getting a hatchery, or getting a Lair. The second 100 gas is going to get zergling speed. The third 100 gas is going to start the +1 missile attack upgrade for the roaches. And the third 100 gas, or the fourth 100 gas rather, will start this Roach Warren Roach speed upgrade as soon as he can. So right now the Lair finishes, he can start the Glial reconstitution to get his Roach Warren started. And right now we're just going to see more and more roaches. So he's max saturated at all 3 of his bases. All the 4 gases are saturated. He has made plenty of overlords. A macro hatchery going to go down to get this entire build supplemented with more and more stuff. And right now he's just going to keep injecting, and he's just going to keep making more and more roaches. So right now we will be seeing just more and more roaches on the production tab. And this is going to be the indication of Stephano to make stuff. The max saturation and all the upgrades that is started already is going to trigger him to go for max saturation, or max supply rather. So now Stephano is going to be, this is going to be a really specific situation. Normally Stephano would want to check for his 3rd base. If he sees a 3rd base, he's going to go all out with this roach attack. He wants to snipe this 3rd base because he knows this 3rd base is going to be up right here. So in this situation, Stephano is going to be very interested in taking out his 3rd base. But in another game, he would be taking out the Protoss push instead. So there's no use in finishing up this game, however. He's just going to make more and more stuff, spending all his gas on getting roaches, and he's just going to try and take the Protoss out by this. But actually, as you can see, the supply right now is actually 164 supply against 82 supply by parting. And as you can see, the roaches are just so incredibly strong. And another important thing to note is actually the last thing of this build order to note is that you want to start your +2 attack upgrade for your roaches as soon as you can. So this +2 attack upgrade is going to be also really important. But Stephano is just going to swarm over his opponent. So we actually can check out this this replay right here. He actually managed to get up the ramp. He sees the 3rd base going up, and he's just going to get more and more stuff. He's just going to bait out the units from the main, and he's going to be able to take out his 3rd base. So this is actually the build order that Stephano uses when he goes for max roaches. The most important thing is that you want to get 3 bases up really early. You want to get your gases, your first gas around 6-minute mark. You want to get your Lair up, your zergling speed up, your +1 missile attack, as well as your roach speed. Then you want to get 4 gases up and just get more and more roaches and zerglings. So that's going to be the big indication right now. In the second part of this video, we are going to take a look at me playing this build order. If you want to take a further look at this build order, either scroll back in this video or check out the video description, and you will be notified about all the information that is out there right now of this build order. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be putting a link on this video to take you to the second part. So if the second part is up, please go there, and I want to thank you all for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next video where I will be trying this build order myself. So I want to thank you all for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!